So I was watching the last episode, season 4 of Yellowstone, and the cowboys in the bunkhouse said real Texas chili doesn't have any beans. I said, what the fuck are you talking about? I can't believe Taylor Sheridan wrote that. Taylor Sheridan's a native Texan. He writes Yellowstone. I am a native Texan, and the only chili I've ever eaten has ranch-style beans in it. When I was growing up, the chili that my mom made had ground beef, seasoning from the chili packet, yellow onion, stewed tomatoes, ranch-style beans. So I went down the chili rabbit hole, Googled, researched, and sure enough, authentic Texas chili does not contain beans because the beans overpower the rest of the flavors. So, I need to get some lotion for my hands. I watched numerous videos on how to make the best bowl of chili. Scribbled down some notes and decided to make a pot of authentic Texas chili. No beans, no tomatoes. The dried chilies, they all say you want to get the seeds out. So you rinse the dried chilies off, you get the seeds out, the ribs. You dry roast them in a skillet. Then you put them in a bowl, cover them with boiling water, cover for about 5 to 8 minutes. Then you put the chilies with seasoning in a food processor with the reserved water, the water that was used to soak the chilies in. Well, I was flustered. There was a fly flying around. My son was listening to his new favorite band, the Glass Animals. So I didn't have the reserved water, but I had a 6-pack of Negro Modelo, so I poured beer into the food processor with the chilies. I put some seasoning in there. I browned the ground beef in batches on the stove with extra virgin olive oil. I sauteed a few pieces of yellow onion, a couple of cloves of garlic, and some fresh jalapeno and serrano peppers. And then I put everything in there in the pot. The beef, the chili sauce, they call it gravy, and the onion, the garlic, the peppers, a fuck ton of spices, beef broth, Negro Modelo, corn flour to thicken it, and they all say simmer for a couple of hours, and I was ready to eat, so I simmered for like an hour, and I had it with cornbread muffins, Negro Modelo. That is the best fucking chili I've ever had in my life. It reminds me of ground beef enchiladas without the tortillas and the cheese. So I feel like if I were to enter this chili in a chili cook-off, I would take the top prize. Absolutely. I'm 49 years old. I was born in Bridgeport, Texas in 1973, and I've just now learned in my 49th year how to make an honest by God bowl pot of Texas Red. Spicy as hell. Your nose will run. You gotta have the cornbread muffins and the Mexican beer.